Hey, fam. It's your girl, Pearl. We are live for our weekly lives in the BioRave Club. All right. I just want to break down real quick the things I got going on. I think I might make another video for this as well. Just so we're clear, I have different ways you can get in my world. If you're watching this video, it means you are likely in the free community. The free community is our BioRave Club. It's where we have people come in and connect. I go live every week for everyone to talk about various different things, topics, keep you accountable. I have many trainings. I have things just to help keep you on the way to becoming a BioRaver where you're thriving in health, dancing your booty off, and creating a life that you absolutely don't want to escape from. Now, some of you watching this might also be in the BioRave membership, which is beautiful. And then some of you also might be in the High Vibe Tribe, which is amazing. And then if you're in the High Vibe Tribe, that means you get access to everything, right? So you get access to the membership and, of course, this free community too. So just want to make that clear. So we're on the same page. If you're here, I'm so happy you're here watching this. Please don't be shy to drop anything in the chat, in the community chat, about anything you want to learn about, questions you have. I do have some topics I want to talk about that I think would be really valuable for you. But of course, I'm here for anything. Like, I'm here to support. Tell me what's going on in your world. Tell me what you want support with. I got you. I'm your girl. Okay. Now, I want to talk about, because I went to a really powerful session last night, and it was a breath work, nervous system reset, expression, like healing experience. It was hosted by NOA Aeon, which is this company, and they revolve around hosting events around the world to help people heal on a collective level through breathwork, through dance, and through meditation. So their method is breathwork, dance, meditation method. And so we did beautiful breathwork series, did some connection, human connection. We did some releasing, we did some dancing, some ecstatic dancing, did some meditation. And it was just so powerful. And just having everyone in the room all together, just being connected, just feeling the energy and the vibes and releasing lost shit that we hold on to on that level with like 200 people was incredible. Oh my gosh. And so I just want to hop on here and talk about dreams, dreaming big, and like making your dreams a reality and like working backwards and really connecting to what you want to see in the world around this, right? And I want to really tap into how your dreams can get so much bigger. Like the guy that hosted this event, he was able to, create this over the last 7 years, doing his methods and working through learning about his soul's purpose, like working through breath work and all the things that he was really passionate about, and create this massive movement around breath work, dancing, meditating. And now he travels around the world. He hosts 150 events every year and just living his best damn life. And he was saying when we were closing off how he never thought he would be able to create this, and like he's so grateful for everything he's done and like everyone that comes to these events and supports and just sees the collective vision. And that made me think and remember, like, we all have this beautiful dream on our heart, right? And if you're watching this and you haven't shared in the group, go share what your dream is in the group, because the more you declare things, the more you share things, the more you claim things, the more likely it's going to happen. And so we all have this dream on our heart, and it's so doable. Like, it's so possible for you. Like, whenever I think of everyone I look up to in the world and like all entrepreneurs that I follow that are my mentors, people I work with, they're living their absolute dream life. And your dream life doesn't have to be this whole big extravagant thing unless you want it to be. I want you to really get clear on like what your soul wants. If your soul wants to have a farmhouse up in buttfuck nowhere with some cows, that is beautiful. If your soul wants to build a multi-million-dollar empire and take over the world like I do, that's beautiful. If your soul just wants to have the flexibility to go travel around the world, make some income online, or make it super passive, but go travel, take your family on trips, build memories, go do some crazy bucket list things, that's beautiful. Whatever it is, it's beautiful. But I think I want you to get really clear on what that is for you, and know that whatever it is, you get to do that and it gets to be yours no matter what, right? And so I just want to kind of talk about reverse engineering your dreams, making them reality, and taking action, and knowing that it gets to be a big long-term vision. It might happen sooner, but knowing that it gets to be a long-term thing. I'm going to talk to you and like take you through the process how I kind of think about BioRave and how I am like with dreams I have for BioRave and things I want to create, and how I'm really working on breaking that down and reverse engineering it. And so, I mean, if you're in this movement, if you're part of the BioRave community, I'm so happy you're here. You know, in the BioRave world, we're all about creating optimal levels of health and well-being through biohacking, and also having the most epic sober dance parties and creating a healthier, more conscious way of partying and connecting. So that's what we're here to do. And so how I came about this idea, it was just like my two passions combined. So what are your passions? What do you want to do? Tap into that. I love health. I'm a health freak. I do all these things to help myself feel good. And this really came from a desire to stop feeling like shit, a desire to not have anxiety anymore, a desire to sleep better. I just was tired of feeling like shit. So I want to change my life. And now it's evolved into these things, these practices that I do every single day that I share with you guys. And obviously, my passion for dance, since I was a young kid, dance is a huge part of the African culture. Dance is something that, is super, super powerful. And I just really wanted to create something that is really combining everything I love, right? Everything I love. And so it's been really, really great. Now, I want to talk about what I'm doing to reverse engineering. First of all, the big goals I have, and then what I'm doing to reverse engineer. And I'm curious, I want you to also tap into what your big goals are. So for me, like, honestly, I see BioRave as this huge, massive movement where we have thousands of people in the community, thousands of people that are learning about biohacking, creating healthy habits, people that are, hopping on my live fitness classes over Zoom, learning how to dance, learning how to be more comfortable in their bodies. I'm creating a couple other modalities and forms of movement that I'm still working on, but I'm really excited to drop these when they're ready. And then really tapping into, yeah, movement and building these habits and creating simple biohacks that are going to help them in their everyday life, right? And if you haven't watched the video yet, I got it in the free community, the really basic biohacks you can start implementing today to help yourself feel better, right? And if you need accountability for that, then join the membership. But I have, honestly, if you're in this community for free, you can literally do everything to elevate your health, 10 times your energy, create all these things you want in your life for free. If you really want to commit to that, it's all here for you. And obviously, I'm here to ask questions. But some people need accountability. Some people want that next level of support. Some people want that, community tight knit vibe. Then that's when you want to dive deeper with me, either join the membership or the High Vibe Tribe, which is also a higher level membership. So combine the two. So I see that this movement becomes huge, whether it's thousands in my free community, in my membership, whatever, in the High Vibe Tribe, and a couple other offers I'm dropping later this year. Beautiful, right? I think I really just want to help create BioRavers, and BioRavers is going to be our identity for this movement. Being a bioraver is about being someone that puts your health first, being someone that knows that you get to take action in creating your own well-being, that you get to control your life, that you get to do the things that you need to feel better, right? Becoming a bioraver is about someone that's fully expressed in their mission, in their movement, in their most authentic selves, right? It's someone that knows that they have the ability to show up, to be too much, to be bold, to be big, and also be someone that's also so tapped into their health routines, right? So for me, BioRaver is what I'm creating. It's the identity of, like, basically me. I'm a BioRaver. I love to dance. I love to shake my booty. I love to be expressed. I love to be my whole damn self. And I also really love to prioritize my well-being. And I don't think having out and I don't believe that going out and having a good time is something that needs to take away from our well-being. I truly believe you can have both. That's why I'm creating this movement. I know there's so many people out there that believe in this, and that's why you're here watching this video, right? You also believe that you can go out and have a good time and party, shake your ass off, and do all these things without needing to rely on drugs or alcohol. The main word being rely. I'm not saying never do these things. I'm saying be really intentional with how you're doing these things, right? And then you get to also have your health and your well-being and your mental well-being and have less anxiety and feel better and be more confident, right? And show up in this place of, like, I love myself. I am here. I'm ready to have a good time. I'm ready to thrive. I'm ready to live the life that I deserve, right? If you haven't yet watched the BioRaver video on becoming a BioRaver, I highly recommend you do. I go through a lot of key things in that video, but I think it's so important to tap into like what does that mean to you? Like what does you living your best life, dancing your booty off? What's that look like for you? What does your health practice look like for you? So it's gonna look different, and that's okay. But getting clear on that. So having this movement. So when I reverse engineer what I actually need to do to get to this, right? I'm like, okay, we need to talk about like what's the practical things and what is the next steps for me. Now, I didn't even talk about the fact that I want to have massive retreats, massive festivals. I want to have events all over the world. I want to have BioRave dance parties all over the world. I had my first BioRave party in Vancouver here on February 8th. And I'm creating this whole new methodology of how we interact in these settings, of how we communicate, of how we connect, of how we set intention, of how we learn how to trust ourselves, of how can become more self-expressed, of how we can create safety within ourselves to be that version of ourselves that is dancing, that is shaking their booty, right? And creating spaces and parties that encompass all these things where people aren't on anything, they're just off, high off of life. They're just really tapped into the vibes, the people, the community, the connection, right? My goal is to help everyone get as high off of life and as high off of each other through our natural states as possible, and creating different sequences, different things that we can do, different movements and ways of connecting with the crowd. And this might take some time to form because it's a whole new way of being. It's a whole new way of partying. It's a whole new way of interacting with people that's never been done before. I've never been seen this done in my entire life. And so I know that it's going to take maybe a few months to really gather and for me to refine this method, for me to refine how I facilitate these events, for me to refine and get feedback from y'all. Right. So if you're in Vancouver and you're local, please get your butt to this event. And I need your feedback. I need to connect. I need to see what's happening. I need to see what's going on. Right. So that's super important. And then also, not only that, it's like, okay, what do I need to support people with in order for them to become bioravers? Well, I need to teach them how to biohack, which I'm doing with the membership, with my free content, right? Which I'm doing in the High Vibe Tribe. I need to help people reduce their social anxiety and understand how they can, step into their more confident selves, how to care less about what people think, how to, just show up, work on their mind, do all the deeper inner work that allows them to be their most expressed selves. Okay, that comes into my coaching in the High Vibe Tribe, right? I need to talk about, okay, well, what skills do I need in order for me to create this? Well, I need to become a really good facilitator. I need to host more events. I need to, deepen my coaching. I need to create bomb ass programs that are going to help people get to these outcomes. I need to start building my community. I need to become a better marketer. So like when you think about your big goals, I want you to think about, okay, what do you need to do? Like what is the main ways you're going to get there? For me, it's through community, it's through my programs, it's through what I want to teach people, it's through my memberships, it's through everything. And want you to think of the skills you need to become this person that can do all these things and hold all these things. Well, I need to become a better marketer. I need to do this. So what skills do you need? And how are you going to do that? So not just writing down like, oh yeah, I need to become better at marketing. How are you going to do that? Are you going to get a marketing degree? Are you going to not a degree, but are you going to go to a marketing course? Are you going to, ask your marketing friends? There's like free resources coming out the yin yang about everything. You can learn everything for free. Or do you want a mentor? Do you want to hire someone? I currently have 3 mentors in my actually 5. Holy shit, I just remembered. I have 5 mentors in my life. You become the average of the 5 people that you hang around with. So I decided to intentionally, another thing about being a bioraver is we are intentional beings, right? We are intentionally creating a life that we're obsessed with. We're intentionally creating this for ourselves. So how do we intentionally create this? So I made the decision, like I want to change my circle. I want to become someone that is able to lead a movement. I want to become someone that has a bigger vision, that's surrounded around people that expand me, that ask me to dream bigger, that push me to my next level. So in order to do that, I am going to find these people. So I have mentors, I have friends like that. I go to networking events. I put myself outside my comfort zone. That's where we grow. So I want to ask, where can you put yourself out of your comfort zone? What comes up for you when I ask you that question? What makes you uncomfortable? Write that down and go and do that, right? Super important because if you don't make a plan to do these things, if you don't surround yourself with the right people, if you don't take the action to gain the skills, to read the book, listen to the podcast, like how are you going to make your dreams come true? There's a lot of tangible action steps that we need to take in order to do this, right? And you get to tap into this level. And I think, not I think, I know if you remember and tap into your soul's purpose, tap into your deep, deep dreams and what's on your heart, like I talked about at the beginning, you're going to feel this pull and you're going to be more motivated to work on these things. I think a big thing that stops us and hold us back is how we perceive our goals and dreams. You know, instead of being like, oh, it's so hard, and oh my gosh, like it's gonna be so much work, and I don't know if I can do it, and is it even gonna work, and is never anyone gonna join? And instead of doing that, how about you tap into, wow, this is my vision, this is beautiful, this is incredible. Let me build a self-belief. Let me take the action and build the confidence behind the scenes. Let me embody my next level. You know how much I'm all about the embodiment practices. This is a huge part of the movement is embodying your next, embodying that version of you that's doing a thing, that's being healthy, that's going out sober, that's dancing their booty off, that's taking care of their health and well-being, that's working on their nervous system, becoming that person and knowing that that's going to help you get to your goals. So how can you become that person? Take the action, change your environment, change your surroundings, build the skills, and also change how you perceive your goals. Like, of course, I get to build this. You know what? It might be challenging, but I can do it. Because if they can do it, I can do it. Yeah, I might need some support along the way, but that's okay because we all need support along the way. We're not meant to do this alone. You know what? Even though this is a big vision, I'm going to break it down to tangible steps. And I know I'm going to achieve this in the next 5 to 10 years. Like, let yourself have more of a runway. Don't be like, oh my God, I need to do this next year or else. And you rush your way to the end goal when the real goal is to enjoy the process. Like, I'm happy. I know BioRave is going to take years to grow, and I'm okay with that. Because the big vision is to transform the world and have bio-rave parties all over the world and have festivals and retreats and have bio-rave experiences and have somatic healing experiences and have dance parties and have the whole crowd dancing in sync together. Because I'm creating this beautiful mission and vision, having resources to support all these things. But that takes time. It takes time for me to deepen my skills and deepen how I want to present this to the world. It takes time for me to create the movement and create the community, right? And that's why I'm here on this live, excuse me. So give yourself time to really anchor in because if you have these big dreams, if you want to really tap into this next level, really take the time to become and to work on the mindset piece and to do the things you need to every day, right? And so this is what I want you to do. If you weren't taking notes, take notes on this, go back and watch this if you need to. But think about the big dreams, big goals, and work down to, okay, well, what do I need to do in order to get there? What are the pathways that I can create this for myself? Who do I need to become? What skills do I need? What needs to change in my life right now in order to get there, right? And that's really going to help you get clear on like, okay, what can I do today? Like all the things I'm doing today is for that future version. And that's why I'm talking about all these things that I get to do. I get to learn how to host events. And like, it gets to be beautiful. And maybe it'll be challenging, but know that you are so capable. Like the things that you're worried about now are going to be blips for your future self. And how can you use every opportunity to level up, to be like, what can I learn from this? Okay, how can I use this to gain a new skill? How can I level up? I really want you to imagine like you're in a game. You're in a game, you're playing the game, you're in this, and you're leveling up. Every time there's a challenge, you gotta fight that monster, you level up, you get better swords, you get better at your moves, you get more refined. And okay, I know this monster, I need to hit it here so I can kill it or whatever, you know? Every time a challenge comes up in your life, it's equipping you with the tools that you need to get to the next level. You asked, remember, you asked for this. I asked to have these big goals and big vision, and I didn't ask for it, but you know, like I did, my soul desires to create this big movement. And because my soul desires it, I know and I trust that everything I need is going to be given to me through these different various challenges, right? And so I know this is what my soul asked for. And so I'm happily going to look at these challenges and be like, yo, let's fucking go. Let's level up. Let me kill this monster. I got you. We got you. We got you. And like take that action, you know, because everything's going to really help you become who you need to be and everything's happening for you. Okay. So if you watch this, I'm so happy you're here. Go back, take some notes, and I want you to let me know. Drop in the community chat. What are you doing? What are you taking action on today? What skills do you need? How are you going to get this into your life? What are you moving on and doing this week to work on those big goals? If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here for you. I'm here to support you all the freaking way. I'm so excited. So go slay it, go freaking get it. And I can't wait to see you in the chat. Remember, do more, eat more plants and do more dance. Create a life that you literally don't want to escape. And let's get lit for life. Okay, it's your girl Pearl signing off. Have an incredible week. Bye.